Hey, second grade, you're going to get back your cathedral that we started last class. You also need to get the colored papers that you were using on your cathedral. So I was using yellow, red, and this light green. So I need to make sure I get those so I can finish off the tops to my cathedral. And you're also going to need one of these worksheets as well from up front. Now to start off with, I'm going to take a look at my worksheet and probably figure out which one of these I need to cut out. Okay, you might not need to cut out all of these, so take a look, see which ones fit. Okay, so I'm kind of holding it up to some of these rectangles that I had cut out. All right, so I can kind of see which ones are going to go well. So for me, it actually looks like I might need all of them, okay, but you might not. So I'm going to cut out these onion domes very carefully because we're going to have to trace around them, so don't do a sloppy job of cutting them out. After you've got your mushroom dome, or onion dome, tracers cut out, you can throw away your scraps, okay? And then we are going to need to trace these onto sheets of paper so we can cut them out and add them to our buildings. So you're probably going to take a look, see which ones fit well. So that one right there fits this yellow one pretty well. So that would be a good one for me to trace. So I think I'm going to do green for that one. Since I have a yellow tower, I probably don't want to have a yellow roof to it. I want to mix it up just a little bit. I'm going to carefully set that down and trace around it. These are kind of tricky to trace because they're so thin. They're just sheets of paper. Okay, I got it traced and I can cut that out. And once it's cut out, then I can put a couple dots of glue on it. It's not going to take very much. Just a few dots, and then I can glue it on. Okay. I can also do some of the roofs like this. Okay, let's find one that I want to work on. All right, so maybe I'm going to work on that green one. I can also just do some roofs that are some tall, skinny triangles like this. Make sure that they fit on top of your building though. Okay, it shouldn't be way bigger than your building. That's pretty good. So I can glue that one on as well. But most of your roofs need to be an onion dome. So I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more that I need to do. Once again, use those tracers, figure out what size you're going to need. So that would be a good size for that one. And I think I'll do that one in yellow. Actually, I'm going to do that one in light green as well. Notice too that when I'm tracing these, I usually try to put it as close to the edge of the paper as I can. That helps me save some of that paper. I don't want to cut it right out of the middle. And you'll notice too that when I go to glue these down, I usually put glue on the side that had my pencil lines. So when I flip it over, it looks a little bit nicer and neater. Whoops. Looks like somebody had written on the back of that sheet of paper. I'll erase that later when it's dry. But you won't have that issue. Okay, that one looks like that's about the right size. I think I'm going to do that one red. Right. Once you get that far, you're all finished. Right, so I start off by finishing up my buildings. Okay, you probably want to have 5 or 6 buildings on there. Then you're adding roofs to them. Remember, you need to cut out those tracers first and then carefully trace them onto the colored sheet of paper that you used for your tower parts. Okay? You can do a triangle or two if you want, but most of them should be that onion dome shape. When you're done, make sure to throw away your baby scraps. Big scraps can go back in the scrap bins, and then this is going to go on the drying rack.